Uh, my dear viewer, welcome to Dr. Paul Kibicho YouTube channel. And today I want us to discuss a few things about the kind of threads that we have in our lives. We normally say that a person is normally judged by two key elements or two key parameters. Number one, you're normally judged by the kind of threads that you have or those people that you closely associate yourself with. If by chance they happen to be people of good morals, there is this big likelihood that even those who see you, they will assume that you have the same characters like those individuals. The other thing that you should know is that the kind of books that you read also determine the kind of a person that you are. If you normally read books to do with killing, just like has been the case, we have had stories on the media that somebody just woke up one morning and decided to kill the entire family. It is purely because of the kind of books or the kind of videos, the kind of movies that one watches. There's a lot of influence on that. So one of the things that you must do, I'm going to give you about 11 factors that you need to consider to have a good thread. Associate with friends who are a little bit higher than where you are. That means they'll be the motivator. They'll be able to help you move to another level. They'll be able to help you see the need to work hard if by chance, for instance, if all the friends that you have, they normally drive Prados, or they all drive what you call Mercedes-Benzes, chances are that you'll be forced by their influence to equally work hard and buy a similar car like them, or maybe a better car. So you must learn to associate yourself with people who are a little bit higher than where you are. Most of my friends, sorry to say, majority of my friends are professors. Okay, I'm almost becoming an associate professor because I'm supervising a number of students at PhD and master's level. I've also done a few publications, and more often than not, I find myself with that clique of people who are called professors. And the second thing that you need to do is to choose friends with similar values. You should be known what do you stand for. When people see you, what do you stand for? What are your let's say what are the values that you portray to people? So you must look for people who have got similar values like yours and also good values. You must be a man of character, a man of integrity, a man full of honesty, a man or somebody who can be relied upon, or somebody who can be called upon even to help in case of arbitration. You should also choose friends with common goals, because homogeneous friends. Instead of heterogeneous friends, you look for homogeneous friends. Homogeneous friends are those people who have got what we call almost common goals like you do. If you find that you are associating yourself with the people who normally trade in an securities exchange, chances are that you also go to in that particular direction. If you find people, if for instance your interest is building rental houses, you find yourself going to that, inclining yourself to that particular direction. So that's what we call purpose partners. You must have what we call purpose partners, friends who have got what we call common goals. Choose friends who can bring balance in areas where you're weaker. Yeah, somebody who can be able to complement you. So you must look at what we call, do a SWOT analysis. Look at the strengths of those people that you have, the weaknesses, the opportunities that will arise out of that. And of course, look at the threats or to dismantle your relationship. Very, very important to do that. Choose friends who can stretch, who can offer to even give you a hug, who can motivate you and encourage you. Do not look for people who are completely worn out, who are saying that they feel tired of living in this particular world. The powers of negativity are so strong that they can even affect your position, even if no matter how positive you are. So it's always important to look for people who motivate you in the right direction, who encourage you in the right direction. And this, again, they are called great purpose partners. Take a bit of time to identify what we call the MDP. What is their major definite purpose? What do they stand for once again? What is their philosophy? When people look at them and judge them, what kind of judgment do they come up with? Is it a very favorable judgment or is it a very judgmental judgment? So you need to choose your friends who can help you. Choose friends that share the same interest with you. Like, I play golf at Tigona Golf Club. I have got so many friends from that particular area because we are actually joined together by the spirit of golfing. So choose for friends that share the same interests with you. Friends with similar interests simply make life more fun. You can enjoy outings and activities together because you are in the same sync. Whether it is sports, music, performing arts, or food, when you share those interests, you can get out and do things together. So choose friends who have thirst for knowledge. There's nothing as important as associating yourself with people who have got what we call that desire, that burning desire to know. Like I do. I'm one person who reads a lot of things which are medical. I'm not a medical doctor, yes, but I did a lot of things. I need to understand how the kidney operates, how the heart operates, how the brain operates. I need to know to understand how the eye operates, even how the nerves, the capillaries, the arteries, how they operate. So life is about learning, growing, and advancing. With friends like this, you can be able to learn from each other. It's always a great way to have a great friend who can recommend a good book or share information with you to help you move on the right path. So choose friends that have thirst for knowledge. Choose friends who can be purpose partners with. Choose friends who you can be purpose partners with. Meaning, these are even people that you can do business with. People that you can comfortably transact business with because you trust them. They are people beyond reproach. And therefore, these are the people that you can comfortably even leave a business with them. And of course, you still find the business intact. Something else that you must always remember, choose friends who celebrate your success with you. There are those people, for instance, sorry to say this, there are those people who sometimes feel like either somebody has, well, progressed than them, and they start now looking down upon you. They start talking behind your back. Look for friends who can share celebrations, who can celebrate your success with them. Remember, success is a father to many, but failure is an orphan. So you want friends that celebrate you, not just tolerate you. A true friend will celebrate every milestone, accomplishment, and success story on your journey. These are genuine friends. Look for them, associate yourself with them. Choose friends who are get-it people. People who say, if I want to do this, they'll do it. People who stick to their plans, people who execute their plans, and people who have timelines for their plans. Give what you expect. Every friendship is give and take. So it's a matter of what we call scratch my back, I scratch your back. Give what you expect to get. Because I wouldn't imagine a situation whereby you're expecting to get something that is bad. You want a good thing. So just like you want a good thing, the same happens to those people that you relate to yourself with. So those are the kind of friends that you have, should have in your life. The other thing that you must always do is that you must look for progressive people. People who want to grow, people who want to advance, and people who are willing to face challenges and overcome. And those remarks. For more information, kindly visit my YouTube channel, Dr. Paul K. Bishop YouTube channel. You can even call me. I consult. Allow me to say these things. I consult for organizations, public, corporate, individuals on various matters. I do stress and stress management. I do grief management. I do what we call planning, strategic planning. I do what we call business consultancy, succession, personal financial awareness and literature. I train people not to call winning workplace habits, quality work life, balanced code, among many other things, more goals code, among other things. Feel free to interact with us. You can drop an email through info@panorama-consultants.com, or you can actually call us on 0713 534 65 for more information. God bless you. Shalom.